everyone, today I've got your Snatched movie review. A mother-daughter duo go on an unexpected vacation, and let's just say that experience was not so good. As far as the story goes, this is a movie that came out during the Mother's Day weekend, and of course, who wouldn't want to see it, especially with their mom, because, you know, you've got two actresses who are playing a mother and daughter, and things might, you know, be hilarious, and other times when danger approaches, you know, it might get a little bit intense. When I saw this movie, I was just not as impressed with everything that was going on. It seemed just very ridiculous and lame, and the situations that were being played out reminded me a lot of the movie Taken. I mean, Taken is like Snatched, but in a different sense, and I just couldn't really get into this movie. The characters were not played correctly, and there's only so much you can do with this storyline because of what these characters had to go through. I mean, as far as the casting goes, you've got Amy Schumer, who plays this girl who had recently gotten dumped by her boyfriend, and then and they were supposed to go on this trip, but then she decides that, well, she has to take somebody, so then along comes her mom, who she doesn't really have the best relationship with, so you would think maybe, hey, going on this vacation might help them bond a little bit. But yes, they bonded, but maybe in a different sense. Had to work together with, especially with what they had to go through and all of their, you know, really crazy circumstances, and they had to learn to trust each other. And you know, Amy Schumer, she's not my favorite actress. I wasn't a huge fan of Trainwreck when I first saw it, but then I found it to be funny the second time. And I know a lot of people will say that she's not, you know, a funny actress, and she's just got this personality that I feel like not everybody relates to, and yes, I would agree with that. But to pair her up with a legendary actress like Goldie Hawn, I thought that that was just very strange. I didn't expect it to really work out, and just to see them working together, it was pretty much opposites attract, and they had different personalities, so you had to sort of play off of that a little bit and see how that was going to work. I found Wanda Sykes to be hilarious because, you know, I found her to be very hilarious in this movie for the very minimal amount of scenes that she was in, and Christopher Maloney also cameoed in this movie. So I would say that overall the acting just didn't completely impress me. As far as the things I liked about this movie, I would say it was a little bit of the comedic moments in here. Not every single one, but there were a few that did stand out to me, and, you know, I did laugh a few times watching this movie, but, you know, that was pretty much it. This is a bad love review contender because I was really expecting a lot more from this movie, and I just did not see that here. There were a lot of moments that were very cliche and just, I don't know, boring, lame to watch. I couldn't really stand listening to half the things that were coming out of Amy Schumer's mouth. I just couldn't really get into this movie from start to finish, and it was just really crazy and stupid. The things that I disliked about this movie are, I mean, there really isn't much else to say other than what I had previously mentioned, because I didn't feel like this movie represented itself to the best of its ability as far as treating it as a mother-daughter duo film. Seeing, you know, what they could pull off in this movie, I just didn't really like it. I didn't like what they were up against, and it was because of just how poorly done and acted throughout the entire film that it was. Overall, I would say that Snatched wasn't it wasn't a good film, and I didn't really care too much about it, and I wasn't really expecting to really praise it at all, because I quite frankly wasn't even interested in seeing this movie, and I just wanted to see it out of my own sheer curiosity. So that definitely left me disappointed. So I would not see myself recommending this movie to anyone, and I honestly think there are better movies with about a mother and a daughter connecting out there. So I would give this a half heart on the heart rate scale. So let me know in the comments what you guys thought of Snatched, and as always, you guys can subscribe to my channel. I've got more movie reviews, movie updates, coming every week for a Trail Thursday video. You guys can also like me on Facebook and follow me on Twitter, and I will see you guys later.